Hi guys, so I'm back. I know it's been a long time since I filmed and put up a video, but I'm back now. I'm going to actually officially start making more regular videos. The craziness in my life has died down and I'm actually able to film and upload again. I didn't have internet for the longest time because I moved. I have internet now and that is the whole reason why I wasn't able to film and put a video, so I didn't have the internet. As you can tell by my background, it's completely different. I'm in a new apartment. Yeah, so let's just get started. The first video back, I'm going to do my favorites of 2012 because I figured that's a good, nice, easy transition video into getting back in the swing of things, doing videos. So if I seem a little bit different in this video, it's probably because I'm not used to filming and talking, but we'll get through it. We'll see how we can do this here. I'm really glad to be back. And your guys' comments were really sweet. Thank you very much for sticking with me. And yeah, let's get started. So I have quite a few things here, so I'm just going to get right into it. And I'm going to try not to blabber too much about each individual thing because I don't want this video to be really, really long. I mean, it's going to be a fair amount long, but yeah, it's really hot in here. Anyways, continuing on. Alright, so I'm going to start with primers. So my favorite primers of the year was gonna have to be my Hourglass Oil-Free Primer. I did go back and forth between this one and like the Benefit one and like the Professional and some Tarte ones, but I always kind of kept coming back to this one, although I'm not sure if I'm still loving it now. Like, it kind of gets a little bit runny on me and I have to kind of shake it up more to like make it work. I'm kind of going through like a new skincare routine too because it's wintertime, and well, the summertime I found like the perfect oily solution. I found like the perfect skincare to combat the oilies in the summertime, but now that it's winter, my skin's drier. It's dry and oily, so I'm still trying to figure out that. But 2012, this was my favorite primer, hands down. Favorite eye primer, I'm gonna have to say, is my Benefit Stay Don't Stray. I love this stuff. I alternate between this and my MAC Paint Pot in Soft Ochre. They're both great primers. They keep my eyeshadow on all day long. Excuse my bird in the next room. These walls are really thin and he can like hear me talking if he wants to be with me. Anyways, yes. So yeah, these both give like a nice clean slate to your eye. Like they wipe away any redness and whatever you may have that you want to cover up. So yeah, those are my two favorite primers that I reached for a lot last year. What else? My setting spray that I like to use is my MAC Fix Plus. I loved to put this on over top of my makeup after everything was done, but before my mascara, just to take any powdery residue. Sometimes I also spray it on my face before I put my foundation on. Sometimes I found that like if I'm using a drier foundation, it kind of gave it more of a less dry look. If that makes any sense? But yeah, so I have this travel size here that I use, and then I have my full size back there that I keep just filling this up because it's easier to like pick up and spray. So there is that. There's also, where to go here, my Makeup Forever finishing powder. I did love this too. Dusting it on my forehead and on my just on my T-zone. The Makeup Forever one here. I do have the Tarte one as well, but I had to put it in a different container because the container was really small and I hated it, so I just put it in this other little container here. But these two powders, Makeup Forever and the Tarte setting powder, are great. They actually do really help control oil and set your makeup. Although if you use too much of it, it's going to flash back in photos, so you want to be careful with that. On another side note, I do have a new setup for all my makeup, so stay tuned for that video. I'm going to be putting up that video probably sometime this week or next week. I probably won't be uploading every single day or every second day, but I'm going to aim for like at least 1 to 2 videos, maybe 3. 3 might be pushing it a week, depending on how busy it is. But yeah. Anyways, continuing on. So for my favorite powder for my face, I have pretty much only one that I keep reaching for all the time, and it's my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. I have medium dark here, and I also have another one, the medium plus, for when I'm slightly less. I've been self-tanning, so yeah. So this powder is amazing. It like does a great job at setting my foundation, as well as I don't like my face too matte. I do like a bit of a glow to it. So when I do want a bit of a glow, this is my baby right here that I use. I got it at a drugstore here called Shoppers Drug Mart. You probably don't have that in the US, but anyways, it's called Radiant FX, and it's just like an iridescent shimmery powder you dust on your face. I don't know if you can see that, but it just gives a nice luminescent glow. Too much will make you look like you're sweaty, so a little bit goes a long way, but when you get it right, it looks amazing, and I use that every single day. Moving right along. Did I talk about foundation yet? No, I didn't. I'm going to go right into that next because as you guys know, I'm a sucker for trying new foundations. I have a ton of them. But there's two in particular that I mixed together, and I'm absolutely in love with the finish. My skin loves it. Like, the texture of my skin just looks like really smooth and flawless when I mix these two together. They are the Urban Decay Naked Skin Foundation and the Lancome Tint Miracle. One pump of this and one pump of this, I swear, like, it does miracles to my skin. Like, it makes it look so flawless and so dewy, and like, this is a natural finish foundation on its own. This is like the best glowy foundation I've ever tried. I love these together, and yeah, today I'm wearing these two, but I did mix in a little bit of my MAC Matcha foundation just to lighten it up because I'm getting not trying to be as tanned anymore. But anyways, so yeah, but these two foundations are like what I reached for the most last year when I discovered them. They're still my favorites now, and they're probably going to still continue to be my favorite well into this year. I do like the L'Oreal True Magic Lumi. What other ones do I have here? The MAC Match Master and the Smashbox Studio Skin. I do like them, but those ones were like, always went back to them. They're my hands down favorite. For when I wasn't using a luminescent foundation, the luminizer that I would mix in to my foundation was my Tarte Smooth Operator Amazonian Clay. I love this stuff, as well as my Benefit High Beam, either or, depending on my mood. You can either mix this in or I mix this in. Gave my skin a nice glowy finish. You can also use this as like a highlighter, like a cheekbone, your brow bone, whatever. It's a great multitasker product. Moving right along, I will go with concealers next. So there's something I've been doing for a while now that I have found that has really helped with concealing my dark inner, like, I don't have dark under eye circles, but like I have really dark like inner corner circles and like a bit of redness under my eyes. So what I've been doing first before I put on my concealer is, this is from Avon. It's one of the little makeup line things called Julian Dempsey. I don't even know if they sell these anymore, but I did find a substitute for when I am out of this. But yeah, I take the salmon one, I put it on the inner corner, and I take the yellow one and just put it on the redness underneath my eye, and then I go in with my cover up after that. But the substitute that I did find for when that runs out is the Makeup Forever color corrector. I didn't really use the green one because, well, I prefer yellow to cover up red. I just think it looks a lot more natural. But yeah, this one has like a peach color there, and then this is a yellow one, and then these two are like more like skin tone color. So I find myself going to be using these two a lot. But yeah, like that. But I'm using this one every day until I use it up. So moving right along. For concealer, I'm going to have to say these are my two favorites right here. I kind of been using something new this past month and a half. I'll let you know about it, but I'm not going to include it in my 2012 favorites because, well, I just started using it like at the end of the year. But anyway, it should be no surprise that it's my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Dark Circle Eraser. Oh, I just dropped like everything on my floor. Oh. Anyways, moving right along. Yes, Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Dark Circle. This was amazing. I loved putting this on the inner corners. And for underneath my eye, I fell in love with my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. This one is in NC20. The pump is kind of a pain in the butt to work with, but I found the trick. You just push down a little bit, just a little bit comes out. And I loved using this with my MAC 224 brush. I put the concealer on my finger, tap it with this, and then I just blend it like underneath my eye with this, and it blends out beautifully. A little bit goes a long way. You don't need to set it with the powder, because I find setting my under eye with powder makes it cakey and makes the lines more apparent, which is never a good thing. So yeah, I will put the concealer that I'd be using now in my January favorites video. We're in January, right, still? Yes. I'll put that in my January favorites video. I'm not going to let you know right now. Okay, next I'm going to talk about eyeliners. Favorite eyeliners, should be no surprise. I always use these in my videos. The Clinique cream liner. This one is in deep brown. I love this brown. It's gorgeous. As you can see, I've like made a huge dent in it. You can't even see, like, well, maybe you can, but yeah, there's a huge dent made in it. That was my favorite brown eyeliner. My next favorites came when I purchased my Make a Peak gel liners. I love these things. These are just super long wearing. They go on really smoothly. Some of them are a bit drier than others, but for the most part, they're like amazing. A couple of my favorites that I like to use are the Immortal. This is the black one. And then I did use, when I wasn't wanting to use my Clinique brown, I did use this brown sometimes. That was called Mobster. And then when I wanted like a bright, just like, she has a bunch of colors. Like I have a bunch of colors. I have Electric, as you all know. I got one called Mystic. It's like a nice green color. But I really do love this Fame one too. It's gorgeous. But yeah, those are those ones along with the MAC Dark Diversion eyeliner and the Black Track. Love. Sometimes the MAC ones take a little bit more to build up, but if you get the right color, then it's easier to work with. So those are my favorite eyeliners of 2012. Put those away so I don't get those confused. My favorite eye bases, I'm gonna have to go with obviously 3 of them. Obviously the MAC paint pots. This one's a vintage selection. It's a nice, gorgeous, light, shimmery color. I'm not going to swatch everyone for you because, well, I'll make this video way too long. But yeah, I love my MAC paint pots. I love the Benefits Creaseless Cream Shadow. This one is in Skinny Jeans, and I have a couple more. But yeah, amazing. They go on, they don't budge. Set them with a powder, and your makeup's going to be on all day long. And of course, I can't forget to mention my Maybelline color tattoos. These things are like, I can't believe that a drugstore has come out with something so amazing. I use these as an eyeliner. I use them in my waterline to like set for a powder over top of it. You'll see here I've been dipping an eyeliner in it. I use it obviously as a shadow, as a base for a shadow. Like I have like, I don't even know how many I have. I have a bunch of these and I love them. My collection would not be complete without them. Put them all away. Sorry, I'm moving it. I'm not going to do that anymore because I'm moving the camera. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, oh, I missed a primer. The Too Faced Shadow Insurance Glitter Glue, also amazing thing to have. When you're putting glitter on your eyelids, you want to use something that's sticky and doesn't take your shadow away. This is your baby right here. Love this stuff. Couldn't live without it. Alright, next I will do eyeliners. Because I was already doing eyeliners, so I'm going to continue with eyeliners. So my favorite liquid eyeliners, I've got to say, are the ones from Avon. I have black and I have cobalt. They're the extra lasting eyeliner here. If you can see this. There we go. So I have blue and black because I love wearing blue with my brown eyes. And then I have these Avon Extend Superwear. It's not like this eyeliner like has a liquid inside of it. This one is more of a pen. They're both awesome. This one gives like really precise lines. You can do like great detail with this. I also have this one in teal and black. Amazing. They last all day long. I have never had a problem with them running. For pencil eyeliners, I did love the Urban Decay 24/7 in Perversion for the longest time, but then after I got my Too Faced, what's it called? Oh, my Too Faced Return of Sexy eyeshadow palette. After I got that, I discovered the Too Faced Perfect Eyes Waterproof Eyeliner, and I've been using this one more than this one. But I mean, I still like to have this in my collection. I'm kind of going back and forth. But I found sometimes this one would transfer to my lower waterline if I didn't let it dry long enough. This one I haven't really had that problem as often. But both great black eyeliners. They're both very, very, very black. Equal in my opinion. But yeah, there's those two that I love. Other favorite eyeliners that I love are my Urban Decay 24/7 eyeliners. All the colors are great. Now I'm throwing them around. As well as my MAC eyeliner in Power Surge. This is a gorgeous brown. Love it. Alright, moving right along. How many times can I say that in this video? Okay, so favorite blushes. Okay, there's pretty much 3 brands that I've been reaching for a lot lately. Let me just go and pick them up because they fell. So it's no shock that I love my MAC blushes. This one's in a whole lot of love. I've been really into like the rosy cheek lately. So it does a great job of that. It looks really purple on camera, but it's actually more of a reddy pink. Another one I love, Rosy Outlook. I'm not sure what's this going to come up in camera, but it's a really light pink color. If you can see that, I don't know if you can. As well as these ones, I need to put them in my, get a new palette for my blushes, but I have Flare Power, I have Mocha, and I have Melba. All three of those I have reached for a lot, as well as my Tarte blushes. I have actually collected quite a few of these over the past year. I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have about 8 of them. My most reached for ones are obviously, I like Natural Beauty because it is like more of a red tone blush, and I like that. Tipsy, favorite coral blush right there. And a new favorite that I discovered a few months ago. I'm going to include it anyway. It'll probably be in my next January favorites video too, but it's the Exposed. It looks boring in the pan, but like once you swatch it and put it on your cheeks, it becomes like the most like natural pink. Like you wouldn't think that that would turn pink on my cheeks, but it does. And it's just gorgeous. It's like, it's not it looks boring in the pan. It's not boring on your face at all. Amazing. As well as my NARS Deep Throat blush. I love it. And for bronzers, I haven't been using a lot of bronzer lately because I don't know, I just haven't been into that look. But when I did reach for bronzers last year, I was reaching for my Bahama Mama and my Hoola. Both amazing. This one's slightly darker for when I was more tanned, and Hoola is obviously my all-time favorite. I love the color. It's not too red. It's not too, it's just like a nice neutral brown shade to wear. For highlighters, the ones I reached for most, I kept near and dear to my reach, are of course, my Lorac Perfectly Lit Spotlight. Love this. Gorgeous highlight. As well as my Mary Luminizer blush. This is more blush highlight. This is more of a gold. Another discovered favorite of mine. This is actually the second one I've been through, and I've already hit pan on it again. I forgot about it in my collection for a while, but I discovered it like the last half of last year, and it's my Smashbox Soft Light Shimmer. It's a nice, if I'm wearing like a pink look and I want like a pink highlight, I reach for this one because, well, it's got a little bit of a pink hue to it. If you can see it, it is right here. Last but not least, another love of mine is my MAC Mineralized Confetti in Lightscapade. This is a gorgeous highlight. I love it. And they've actually made it permanent in the MAC collection now, so if you like it, if it was limited edition before, you can get it now. As well as my Laura Mercier Mosaic Shimmer Block. Great for when you want to amp up the shine. This is also great for like using like on the inner corner of your eyes. It just gives you a gorgeous glow. Favorite mascara, of course I'm going to say my CoverGirl Lash Perfection and my CoverGirl Lash Blast Volume. These two are my staples. Love them, love them, love them. As well as my Tarte Lights Camera Lashes. This one is running out again. But yeah, I love this. I'll continue to purchase this. I will keep those for my next video. I've also discovered this one here. It's the Urban Decay Big Fatty Mascara. I kind of have a love-hate relationship with this. It does give your lashes like amazing volume. The only thing with it is it kind of comes off of my lower lash line like half of the day. I have to go in with like concealer and like wipe it up. So I'm not really a fan of that. Like when I'm not in the mood to like touch up my mascara, I'm not going to put this on. But when maybe I'm in the mood, I'm going to use this. But yeah, it's my Urban Decay Big Fatty Mascara. It gives your eyes like amazing volume, but kind of a pain in the butt to work with sometimes. Alright, what's next? I did everything like that. Eyeshadows. I don't really have a favorite eyeshadow because I switched up constantly, but my favorite brands are Urban Decay and MAC. Most used palette was this one right here. All of my MAC neutrals in it. As well as I did reach for my Urban Decay Naked palette enough. Also love my Bare Essentials, my Bare Minerals loose eyeshadows and my L'Oreal Infallibles. I can't really, there we go, throwing things again. I can't really pick a single eyeshadow to say that's my favorite because I have so many. Like I said, I have all my palettes back there. So I can't really pick an eyeshadow, but like I love Urban Decay and I love MAC. I love Too Faced. Yeah. What's next? Lip products. It's probably no surprise to you that my favorite lip products are the MAC ones. Favorite reach for a nude is going to be the Pure Zen from MAC. From one of their collections. Like, this is just, it's the most beautiful nude I've ever worn in my life. For me, it's a perfect nude. It's like nude, but it's not like too washed out. It makes my lips, gives them like a little bit of a pink tint to it. As well as, oh, if I can find it here. Oh, I'm probably gonna have to edit this out. Alright, well, other than my MAC lipsticks, I can't find one of my other MAC favorites, but my favorite bright MAC lipstick, I'm going to have to say, is Impassioned. It's a gorgeous bright pink. And one of my other loves was my MAC lipstick in Please Me. It's a gorgeous, like, light, it's actually a light medium matte pink. Amazing color. As well as my two YSL lipsticks that I'm, like, still in love with after, like, months and months and months. This one right here is number 13. I think it's called Peach Passion. Every time I wear it, I just, like, it brightens up my face and I love it. As well as, this one is number 30 and it's called Peach Fabour. I don't even know how to say it. I probably completely butchered that. But yeah, these are my favorite YSL lipsticks. And it's no surprise to you that my favorite lip gloss is the Buxom lip glosses. They are amazing. I have them in my purse, in my makeup bag at all times. I have like 10 of the shades. I'm in love with them. The smell is amazing. They leave your lips feeling minty and fresh. This one's Amber. This one's April. This one's White Russian. Here's Bunny right here. Bunny, this is my second one I went through last year. I lost it around Halloween. And I literally, like, went out the next day and bought another one because I can't be without my Bunny. It's gorgeous. As well as Katie. I love Katie too. Alright, so I think that's it. I think I covered everything. Eyeshadow, blush, bronzer, highlighter, foundation, concealer. Oh, favorite eyebrow product is going to be I like my Essence eyebrow pencil in, this one's in the shade Blonde, and I use every day my charcoal brown eyeshadow to fill in my brows. Favorite luminizing concealer is definitely my L'Oreal Dream Watch Lumi. I use it every day. I pat it underneath my eyes here and I blend it out with my beauty blender. Oh, favorite tools. Favorite tool, this is dirty because I used it this morning, but whatever. It's my beauty blender. It's an amazing product. It's an amazing tool. I love it. I'll never be without it ever again. Favorite brushes, I like my my MAC 187 brush. It's great for like blending out blush and like cheek colors and something like that. My favorite most reach for blush brush now is my Tarte. I got this in a kit last year, the year before that, and I absolutely love it. For applying highlighter, I love my 188 brush. This is great for also applying foundation. My favorite blush for applying foundation, other than my beauty blender, is my Real Techniques brush right here by Samantha Chapman. Love it. Doesn't give your face any streaks. Blends everything in beautifully, and it gives you an airbrushed finish. As for my makeup brushes, I love my 219 pencil brush, my 239 brush from MAC as well. I'm sorry, I keep looking at the viewfinder. I need to stop that. And as well, my 224 brushes. Love them for concealer. Other than that, yeah, the tools I use in my makeup tutorials are the tools that I love and use all the time. Don't think I need to go and explain every single makeup brush that I love. But yeah, that is going to be the end of this video. I hope it wasn't too long. I hope I covered everything I wanted to cover. Oh, favorite hair products. You know what? I'm going to do a separate video for my favorite hair products. It's not going to be as long because, well, there's less hair products than there are makeup products that I use. But anyways, so that will be up soon as well. I'm so glad to be back. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!